There's trouble on Royal Caribbean as one passenger goes completely berserk, and then the unthinkable happens. We also have a Princess Cruise Line story. They are introducing a new 24/7 dining line that will change the game. Let's swan dive right into it. Hello everyone, it's Cynthia, your host. Welcome back to today's show. I only have two cruise news stories today, and they are both very, could I say very one more time? Interesting. We're gonna start off with Princess Cruise Lines. Well, today, Princess has introduced the launch of what they are calling the Dine Line. This is a new 24/7 service, which they say is designed to make access to dining reservations much more convenient for the passenger. This Dine Line service will let you make or adjust any of your dining reservations for traditional, specialty, and experiential options across the entire Princess fleet. At the recording of this video, Chef's Table and Camus Winemaker Dining, that still is not available, but Princess says it will be coming soon. Now, there is additional things that you can do with this 24/7 Dine Line. Guests can also purchase Princess Plus and Princess Premier. And hopefully you know, or if you do not, let me just tell you, these are bundled packages that you can get that include Wi-Fi, specialty dining, drink packages, and these packages can save you up to 65%. I'll drop the information down in the description below so that you can see what Princess Premier and what Princess Plus offer. If you are a Captain Circle Platinum, Elite, if you are booked in a suite, or if you are in the Sanctuary Collection, you are able to access the Dine Line immediately after making any Princess booking. For all other guests, you must have your cruise paid in full before you're actually able to access the Dine Line. Right now, that's all the information we have about the Dine Line, but I'd love to throw it over to you and get some feedback. What are your thoughts about this 24/7 Dine Line? Able to make reservations or change reservations, order Princess Premier or Princess Plus just at the touch of the button there on your telephone. I think it's pretty good. I'd love to hear what you say. Any Princess travelers out there, please let me know down in the comments below. I have one more cruise news story to share with you, but before I do, I'm taking this opportunity to let you know some very exciting news. Right Recipe for Travel? Well, we have a second channel. That's right. Hopefully you were able to see the big announcement that we dropped on our live last week, but if not, I'm here to let you know we have a second channel. I'm excited. Our second channel is called Right Recipe in the Kitchen. And as you can probably guess by the name, we're in the kitchen cooking. It's a cooking channel. This is some of our favorite recipes, some new recipes, talking about cooking, just all things for food lovers and foodies alike. So I would love to have you as part of our new family. So of course, click down on the subscribe button for Right Recipe for Travel if you haven't already. And then head on over after you watch the video to our new channel, Right Recipe in the Kitchen. Take a look around, see what you think, drop me some comments, and of course, become part of the family. All right, let's move on to this last very strange story. Our next story takes us over to Royal Caribbean aboard the Navigator of the Seas. Now, this just happened on December 16th as they were leaving the port of San Pedro. Just 1 hour after the Navigator of the Seas left the port, well, this family alleged that they were attacked. Now, this story was captured with all of the cameras aboard the cruise ship, and the information that I got came from Fox 11 News. I'm going to show you some of the pictures that we got, and I will also drop the link down in the description below so that if you like, you can watch the entire video of this very strange incident. So 1 hour into this trip aboard the Navigator of the Seas, Christopher McHale, seen here in this video, is on a cruise with his wife and 12 or so of his friends and family celebrating birthdays and anniversaries when he says he was threatened by a cruise passenger. Reportedly, the passenger was drunk and unruly. He started threatening them. He actually said to the family, "I'm going to kill you." It has been reported that he hit at least 2 crew members, like punched them, hurt them, injury to them. So people were giving this man a wide berth. You could tell that he was obviously intoxicated. He was yelling racial slurs, curse words, and just enraged, and no one really knew why. Mikhail Christopher says they took off and left and went back into their cabin, but this man followed them, threatening them. And you can see from the still pictures here and also the video that I will drop down, the link that I will drop for the video, he is yelling, he is screaming, he is kicking the door to a room just with his boots kicking. At one point, we don't know why, he takes off his shirt, and the Royal Caribbean staff and security officers are there trying to, talk to him, and he is enraged. He's yelling. They're not sure what it is. People are, staying away from him because it's a pretty frightening situation. Finally, it seems like, the Royal Caribbean staff, they were handling it, staying with this man, surrounding him, but kind of letting him burn off some of this wild energy. But finally they did, as you can see in the video or the picture here, he was detained. They bound him with like zip ties or hand ties. I'm not quite sure what they called it. And finally got him under control. Royal Caribbean placed him in custody, but then later on in the day after he was detained, this person did succumb and he passed away. Fox 11 News is now reporting that the family of this unruly passenger, they are now beginning to prepare for his funeral. They went from going on vacation to now they're preparing for his funeral. This person leaves behind a child who has autism and a fiance. And right now we have no new information about this wild, strange, and scary incident that took place aboard the Navigator of the Seas. I'm not sure what to say. We do definitely pray for the family who was affected, both families, and anybody who was affected by this. Being in a situation where you're possibly scared for your life, or someone is threatening you or yelling and screaming at you, that's very, very nerve-wracking. That can be terrible. And then, having a loved one, no matter what is going on, we don't know, we don't know any really of the reasons why this happened, but to have your loved one pass away and no less on a vacation, that is terrible. So our hearts and our prayers do go out to everyone affected by this. We would love to have comments on this. Have you been aboard the Navigator of the Seas before? Have you ever run into any incidents as wild or scary as this? And what are your thoughts about this incident here? I'd love to hear it. Please do drop it down in the comments below. That's all the news that we have for you today. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will catch you at the next adventure.